It's good to have you back with us on Afternoon Express. Now, I know it's been a really long week for you and you want a slight little treat on this coming weekend. So today on Afternoon Express, we're going to be showing you how to turn these little guys into something so delicious as these brilliant pralines over here. And joining us in the loft is our guest chef for the day, Hannah Lurie. Welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Good to have you. So contributing food editor of Taste Magazine, your job is to create delicious things and just to think about deliciousness all the time. And so please show us how you managed to make these.
So basically, this is just like a little inspiration on like DIY little truffles, and we thought that we'd take some notes from the Ferrero Rocher because everybody loves one of those. So as you can see, we've kind of caramelized some hazelnuts. So I'm going to show you how to do that.
Cool.
So over here, we've got some sugar that we've been letting simmer over the heat for a little bit just to get into a nice melted, dissolved state.
Just sugar? There's just sugar in there?
You can make a dry caramel, which is just sugar. You just got to keep your eye on it and don't stir it. This has actually got like a little bit of water in it because in that way it's just a bit safer. So it makes it more like a syrup, So basically you want to let it get a little bit golden and brown, and it's kind of going to look like this. So just like resist any urge to stir it, otherwise you'll end up with big crystals. So like you said, we're using hazelnuts today, but you can kind of use any other nuts that you like.
And the nice thing is because obviously Easter's around the corner and is here in fact, and everyone's going to want to, you know, create something for their family and friends. And what could be a really cool idea is obviously to make your own. It's a very cool version of making your own gifts for people. And I would say in order to kind of get these gifts ready now is the best idea. So get it on your mobile device by SMSing the keyword SWEET 33650. It'll cost you R1.50 and those free SMSs don't apply. And then voila, you've got a recipe for Easter to buy for your families and friends, because I know how expensive chocolates are in the store.
So now we're actually just going to coat them a little bit.
You're stirring, Hannah.
I know.
You're stirring, no.
But it's only at the very last minute. It's okay, you know. So now we've got like a nice little bit of baking paper. You can also use a silicone mat if you like. And we're just going to pour them out. Just be very careful because obviously hot sugar is
boiling hot.
Super boiling and super painful if you happen to get it on yourself, which is not advisable. So don't get too crazy. You don't have to be too much of a perfectionist. You're just going to let them set for a bit. This is what we're looking for. They're really delicious and set, and it's amazing.
Yummy.
So that'll take you like 5-10 minutes for them to set.
But listen, why can't you just buy like a peanut brittle, like one of those things you buy in the store?
You can. Actually, that was going to be one of my tips, but now you've ruined it all.
Oh no, sorry.
So then it's okay. No, that's actually really good thinking. So basically, if you can't be bothered to make this at home, and also sugar is a bit of a daunting thing to work with. So if you don't really want to do that and you want to kind of save time, and then you can actually buy like a peanut brittle from Woolies or cashew nuts, whatever you prefer, and then just chop it up and put it in here. So now for the next awesome step, we're going to be adding all of this into a blender. You can...
Oh wow, a whole bunch of crunchy ingredients in the blender. What could go wrong? Nothing.
I know, right?
Nothing.
Well, luckily, the worst part of it, the most dangerous part, is all over with the sugar. So what we're trying to do here is get like a bit of a crumb. So don't be afraid. You kind of get the gist.
Yeah,
I'm not going to blow everybody's eardrums with this. But this is the kind of thing we're looking for. As you can see, it's like a bit of a crumb. So it's all kind of like incorporated, and it's already delicious. So so now we're going to actually start making our truffles.
Great. So how does that work? Where does the chocolate come in? I haven't seen any.
So it's over here. And we actually just melted it quickly over a double boiler.
Okay, cool.
So we'll just take it off. It's just a little bit of water in a pan, and then you just bring it to simmer. So I'm just going to move this guy out the way. So if you don't mind just to pour that into here. So it's just about stirring in this amazing sugary nutty goodness. So you're going to get it to like this consistency, so it's easy to like mold with your hands if you want to, or even use like a teaspoon. So basically we're just trying to get out like a bite-sized kind of portion.
And make this into little balls.
Yes. So over here...
I'm looking at something like that then, I'm sure.
So this is obviously a little bit warm right now, so just wait for it to cool down, and then it's going to be very easy to like mold into a bowl, like kind of, I'm in a bowl.
Into a bowl.
Into a bowl. But anyway, there you go.
So let's use this chocolate then, because this is going to be the coating over, I assume.
Yes. So that was our milk chocolate. It's actually like the Woolies, no sugar added, which is great.
Yummy.
And this is going to be our dark chocolate. Basically, we're just doing it because it's actually got less sugar in it, and it tastes really great.
High antioxidants too. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just show everyone how to make one, maybe. If you guys are making these at home, it's a really good way just to show you how to make one of them. So this is those balls once you've made them nice and round.
So this is what they look like. You can actually leave them in the fridge to set if you want to. It's a great thing to make beforehand and then just before you eat. So we're just going to put it in here, and then you literally just like drag it through the chocolate.
Yummy.
Sounds incredible.
And then once you've obviously left those to set, eventually they will start to cool down and form solid things in the fridge, I'm sure. And they come out looking exactly like that.
So they come out looking like this, but in this case you can top them with a little bit of toasted almond, and maybe even if you want to go a bit crazy, like a little bit of sea salt. And then they're like super gourmet.
Look at you, well done.
Okay.
We made our very own delicious, what are they called again? Pralines?
Pralines.
Pralines on Afternoon
truffles,
Express.
yes.
We're very fancy on the show today.
And
so yum. These are better than the real deal. Here's a quick recap on how to make them.